Whether it's the IMF demanding austerity, the World Bank demanding privatization, or China demanding the cancellation of a conference, the mechanism is the same. Debt gives foreign powers the right to make decisions that belong to African people. Last week, Zambia canceled the world's largest digital rights conference because China, its largest creditor, said so. 2,600 people, 150 countries gone because of a debt. In 2021, Namibia took an emergency IMF loan worth about $270 million to survive COVID. Over 5 years, they paid it down with discipline. On April 15, 2026, they made the final payment. And just weeks before that, Mozambique cleared $701 million in IMF debt. 2 African nations, 2 zero balances. A quiet but powerful shift. The IMF and World Bank were created in 1944 by the US and the UK before most African nations existed. The US holds a permanent veto. Standard IMF programs come with conditions, and conditions shape policy. Policy written in Washington doesn't serve the people of Kinshasa, Nairobi, or Lagos. The IMF's own former chief economist said that the conditions systematically damaged developing countries. This isn't a system that failed Africa. It's a system that was never built for Africa. Right now, Egypt owes the IMF more than $7 billion, the highest on the continent, tied to programs with reform conditions attached. Nigeria carries a crushing debt load to China and the World Bank that functions the same way. Africa's total external debt has reached $1.2 trillion, 42% owed to private creditors lending at higher rates with less transparency. Today, 32 African nations are spending more on debt repayments than on health care for their own people. And it's not a coincidence. It's a system working exactly as designed. African governments must build domestic revenue systems that work, invest in intra-African trade, stop borrowing at commercial rates to fund recurrent spending, and diversify economies so that when commodity prices drop, the entire country doesn't collapse with them. Africa isn't poor. Africa is being kept poor. Namibia and Mozambique just chose differently. The rest need to decide. And if you didn't know, now you know.